some rather intriguing news. New developments and new discoveries lead the party to uncovering the identity of the long-thought-dead princess of Nyx. Upon bringing her back to the Hole in the Wall, which is located in Nyx, the headquarters of the rebellion brewing to take back the capital from its usurpers, a very heavy and heartfelt meeting fell underway as the reveal of Sidri being in fact Prince Derek, in disguise the entire time, his sister outing his identity, but in a moment of raw emotion and love, not a care came to either of them. Sidri decided that night to start making new plans. Certain things have changed in the course of history due to small decisions that were made. We've come to learn that just a simple wing beat from a butterfly could turn into a tornado 6 counties over. And in that vein, many things have been set in motion on this night. As our dear Emrick had a lovely night, chatting away his stresses with our dear Bessie. They chatted well into the wee hours. And when they did part ways for the evening, it was with enjoyment, satisfaction with the conversation, and a hope for something to be brewing, potentially. And as Emrick sat in his room, contemplating the events of the hard-fought battle, contemplating everything that comes next, he was visited by a small cat. A cat with a top hat, who some of our players have met before. A cat named Cheshire, who has recently lost his way and destiny. In an erratic state, he came to Emrick, demanding information on a certain ferry far off to the east. Emrick pointed him in the way of our dear Lux. That conversation ended shortly, and the events that followed changed the course of the night as well as the course of things to come for the near future of our party. Gonna go get some snackies, then I'll vibe? No problem. We'll see you soon.
Ordered the food.
So,
Hopefully they get it knocked out fast.
a calm overtakes the night at that point. Emrick doesn't press what just happened to him, instead finding a peaceful sleep in spite of it, having enjoyed his night and feeling good about a hard-fought battle. Strongjaw went and found, well, good old Archibald, who's in town once again to help with some projects that Sidri had in mind, and a little expansion, as Strongjaw had learned. Strongjaw spent the night partying with the Dwarven building crew, and Archie himself. Archibald revealing that Strongjaw may have a purpose for going to the castle. Strongjaw also having a fun interaction with our one dear loved Ricardo the Bardo. What's wrong, Emmy?
Fucking Ricardo.
Ricardo informing Strongjaw that the night of the party at the castle, they need to sneak in to a certain room, for new suspicions of a bishop have been uncovered, and potentially a link to the conspiracy that originally overthrew the kingdom. With proof actually at their fingertips for the first time in years, with all this information looming to come to a head, and so many things all about to reach breaking point. Our dear Lux was visited in the night, long after arguments had stopped and yelling had subsided, after hurtful words had turned to I'm sorries that turned eventually to mournful tears, and just being together again, him and Rena slept peacefully, reunited for the first time in a long time, overcome with both frustration at the situation, pain at damages caused, and stresses about what was to come next heavy in their hearts. unfortunately, he was drawn from asleep by that same mysterious cat in a top hat. The conversation didn't go well. It started off rocky to begin with, and with the cat pressing information about his brother, Lux attempting to press him back for information to know why. The reveal of hostility led to a complete shutdown on Lux's part, which inquired Cheshire to turn to darker means, casting a spell on Rena, and making her disappear in front of his eyes. Lux, in a moment of absolute panic and rage, isn't really sure what happened, but he knows when he came to, blood stained his hands, and an orange stone, shimmering ethereal and radiant, was clutched in his grasp. And as it sat there, it lifted itself almost unnaturally and flew straight into place on the locket around his neck. He stood there in a panic, not even realizing he was wearing the locket, realizing things were getting bad. He saw the blood, he saw the unconscious cat, and thought what to do. What is that noise?
Holly. Is that Holly?
Yes.
Holly.
What is that noise?
It's the fucking cat or something rubbing up against her microphone.
Cat's over there licking his balls.
I don't think she left her phone. Hang on. God damn it.
Emmy, text me, okay? The cat rose again, different. This time, darker eyes and a different voice. Laughing maniacally. The series of events that followed was a hard-fought battle on both of their parts. One side edging towards a victory, the other waning slowly, until a deal had to be made. Until something had to be done. And in a moment of desperation to know that she was okay, to know that he would see her again, to know that he would not fall here to this deranged cat, he dug deep and spoke words that he'd promised himself he would not before. And a voice responded. Consciousness came back to him moments later, and once again, more blood on his hands, but this time hands, not hand, as he looked down at a new arm. An arm he did not build, an arm that was not made for him or brought back for him. An arm that just suddenly was. Inscribed on it black lines, forming the shape of demonic symbols. The blood dripping from his hand, suddenly pulling into him, as if absorbed by the demonic markings. Power beginning to surge through him, and in an instant realizing what's going on, trying his best to calm himself, the cat once again rose. 9 lives really does seem to be the thing that follows these. In a moment of hesitation, unsure about his own actions, Lux was bound to a wall. The party awakes to the sound of alarm bells over the city, explosions raining out, mayhem and destruction as rubble crashes down from the skylines, the upper district being nearly leveled. The hole in the wall wakes in a complete uproar of everything around. No one had slept easy to begin with. Ascher, meditating through the night on everything that had happened, already had felt the ominous presence of something creeping. Shaking off this feeling and not sleeping easy that night, suffers a level of exhaustion at the moment. Waking from a half meditation, feeling unrested, something on the horizon as the alarm bells ring. Emrick, having slept decently, still chagrin on your faces. Sure enough, you also hear the bells. Amelia, after a long night of pain and self-hatred, a reassurance carried to her on the wind, letting her know that progress could still be made, that she was not lost. Awakes as well after a rougher night of sleep. Her and Coda on immediate alert. Strongjaw the only one that had a good night, partying on with the dwarves, into a drunken stupor, the likes of which none of them had ever witnessed. Finds themselves completely passed out and unconscious for the time being, unaware of this heinous alarm clock that has begun ringing. Everyone in the hole in the wall begins to frantically get around and get up, grabbing gear and gun, grabbing potion and product alike, ready to do what they can in a time of need, knowing this was not planned, this was not precedented. There was no attack on the horizon, there was no whispers of war. No one is certain what's happening, and everyone feels uneasy as they stand for the day. And that is where we pick this session up.
As soon as everyone's here.
Yep.
I missed some of that anyway, so Lux has an arm now?
Basically, after Emrick's conversation with Cheshire, Cheshire went and pressed Lux. And above game, essentially what ended up happening was, with no compliance to out his brother's location, Cheshire tried to force his hand by attacking Rena. He literally sent her away. He didn't really expect the immediate response to be cold-blooded murder, but that's what proceeded to happen. As an orange stone was ripped from his soul, and Lux completed a second part of his puzzle. Cheshire rose again. They began to fight. Cheshire's power being that of 9 lives. Each live having a different personality. The one that woke was the fight or flight personality. The battle that ensued was an adrenaline-filled, heinous rush of explosions and deep-rooted spatial magic that tore the upper district asunder. Buildings were leveled. Some city blocks were completely wiped out. And at the end of it, Lux pushed to the very moment where he thought this might be it. Not knowing where Rena was, not knowing if he could get her back, knew that he had to do something, made a deal. And when he came back to consciousness, Cheshire was dead in his hands a second time. And he was absorbing the blood with his skin through demonic tattoos on a fresh hand that he did not make.
Ah.
Immediately after that, Cheshire, cashing in on yet another life, and Sadism woke up. Sadism immediately chained Lux to a bunch of rubble. In his weakened state, he'd let his guard down thinking the battle was over, but it was not. So alarm bells ring out, an attack is happening, and everyone is very uneasy at the moment as the entire hole in the wall is up and running in flutters. Dire things indeed. So what do our players wake up and do?
Well, fuck. saw Holly Park, so she should be here in a minute.
Well, not to wait around for anything, I guess. Emrick would, you know, do what he would need to do to be ready for arms. So, like, grab
Gear
all
up,
his gear and
essentially,
stuff.
yeah. Okay, so you're taking the time to
he
grab
would try
everything.
to find his. Huh?
You're taking the time to fully suit up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, noted. Go ahead.
And post that, he would go and take the time to find his men. His new underlings.
Yeah. So both of them are waiting nearby the main exit into the back alleys of Nyx. And when you arrive, just like your order the previous night, they both salute in the exact way you had mentioned. True to their words.
Okay.
I didn't
It's
go
just
get
like a
snackies
standard
now.
military salute, like just like hand to
Yeah.
the forehead.
Yep, I
Gotta-
figured. We were waiting for your orders, sir.
Individual.
Tyrone and Tyrone at your service.
Tyrone and Tyrone, bro.
The Tyrones.
Thank you, beautiful.
We need two
Oh,
more
shit.
of them, and then they can be the Tyrones.
The Tyrones.
Because there were 4 Tonys.
Yeah.
That's yours.
The Tyrones, yep.
Well, it seems that we are currently under attack, so I guess this will be our first mission working together. Stay
As
close
you-
to me.
And as you say this, Eelton comes out, storming down the hallway. Am I not allowed an entire day to just be depressed and wallow? What the hell is happening? What?
Holly's fucking rifling through my office looking for a dice.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Ghost?
Ghost. So yes, Eelton comes out looking puffy-eyed and faced, tears obviously dried, stained still on his skin.
Wait, why
and-
is Yulton sad?
Because Mercurius is missing. Which everyone
Oh.
does know about at this point.
Okay.
Bessie runs over and just goes, hush, hush, hush. We want to make sure everything's okay for when he returns, you know? And he just kind of like starts crying on her shoulder. Very, very dramatically, but genuinely crying. So at this point, everyone will hear a message from Sidri. I need someone to get out there and tell me what the hell is going on. I can't show my face. This doesn't sound good.
No, it does not sound good. And I would try to make my way to figure out like what's going on.
As you guys are getting ready to make your next move, another explosion rings out from a couple miles off in distance, but loud enough that you hear it. Whatever is going on is still actively going on.
Wait, so whatever's happening is actively going on right now?
I mean, from what you're gathering from an explosion just ringing out, yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Could I, like, probably somewhere the explosion happened?
You're still inside and underground.
Okay. Um. I'm actually gonna take the time. If we're being attacked, I'm guessing we do have civilians here, don't we?
We do presently have civilians on hand, yes, from the
I'm
survivors
gonna
you
try
found
to
in the.
do we have like a protocol of like things like I could possibly do to like keep like getting people to like a shelter or something like to keep them
You have to
safe.
assume Sidri's already on
Help
top of
deep that
that.
shit.
You have to assume Sidri's already
Okay.
on top of that.
Okay.
Because your first thought on that is he didn't give me an order to protect people. He gave me an order to go find out what's going on. He's probably got the people, is kind of what you think with your background.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I'll go try to go and like investigate or whatever.
Okay.
I'm guessing that means a check.
Well, that is a very general thing you're saying. What exactly are you investigating, and where are you going? You know Nyx is broken down into several areas. You know the big top area is just outside the mayor's office and the central business district. Just off to the right of that is Ascher's Market, and just south of that is the Magic Alley, which is kind of a series of long, very tall buildings that all the roads are very alley-like in nature because everything is packed together there. Then there is the Nobles District, which is known as Stardew. And that just got fucking blown up from what you can gather. Just off of walking outside, because there is a huge plume. Yeah, that's where the explosion seems to have come from, or at least the most recent one.
Well, before I leave by myself, I'm gonna try to see where everybody else is, like, or wait for our party. Basically, I'm letting everybody catch up.
That's fair. Ascher, you rush out of your room, you grab your gear, what do? What's the plan here?
I'm up and have all my shit.
I mean, if you describe to me what your first actions when you hear the alarm bells and an explosion suddenly ring out at once. Welcome back, Cookie.
I mean, pretty accurate. Ascher would get up, gather his things, and meet with the party.
Okay, so you would come out to witness the scene in the hallway of Elton and Bessie from the other side. That Emrick did. So he witnessed it from the diner. You would witnessed it from the hallway down by where the rooms are. Bet y'all missed me. We did, Terror Twin. We did. So yeah, whatever's going on has
In
people
the process.
up. Go ahead.
In the process, Ascher would start banging on Amelia's door.
Holly! You ready?
Yes.
Good. Just making sure. You're awoken to very frantic banging, which is... You're used to normal knocking. This is metal on wood. So you instantly get the awareness that Ascher is slamming on your door.
Ascher, is that you?
Now's not the time for sleep. Get out here.
Wake up, bitch!
Oh, okay, Coda. Let's go.
And as you're coming to consciousness, as you hear his words, you hear the alarm bells. Coda has been at the door the entire time, scratching frantically. There's now a small divot in the door about the size of his tiny form. And you realize that he was probably about 2 minutes from getting out.
Well, dang, Coda.
Oh, good, you're awake. Come on! You're hearing the alarm bells. You now hear an explosion ring out. All of you hear an explosion ring out at this moment.
Where is that coming from?
He's just frantically pushing on the door. Come on!
I thought I opened the door.
He sprints down the hallway, full speed. Using full action to use movement speed. Yep. Emrick, Coda sprints up to you before you head out. What's happening?
There's been an explosion in what district was it?
The Stardust District.
There's been an explosion in the Stardust District. I believe that's where we should go first. Did the second explosion that we heard, did it seem like it was somewhere else?
That technically wasn't a second explosion. That was them hearing the explosion at their perspective and point in time. Yep. I will try to clarify that as much as possible. Yes, so while you were talking to the Tyrones and you heard that explosion, that other conversation was going on. Trying to understand what's happening.
Yeah.
The city is under attack. My character just got into the fight of his fucking life. My brother was threatened. My fiance was bamped away in front of me. Oh, speaking of, all of a sudden, everyone who's still in the hallways or vicinity hears, "Yeah!" as Alpha kicks through Rena and Lux's door like it's fucking paper. Carrying Rena, who is burned and bloodied pretty bad. Move! Move, damn you! And she pushes you guys out of the way. Yeah, she annihilated that door with a natural 20. Holy shit.
No need to stop her from what she's doing. We should go check out the Stardust.
You just look over that as a, yep, whatever, that's happening. Okay, so Coda looks up. Stardust District, that's the one with all the fancy... He kind of looks up at the plume of smoke. That was the one with all the fancy buildings, right?
Was.
Okay, I know where to go. I'm going to take to the roofs. Be safe. And you watch this tiny little ball of fluff fox with 3 tails hop up onto your shoulder. Then he hops up onto your head for perch and launches up off the head and directly up onto the rooftops, sprinting off fast. As he shifts into his large kitsune form, his full 6 tails on display now, tiny little sword in his mouth. Yeah, that was Holly's character waking up, and the one that's acting right now is her kitsune partner, who's... Emmy could send you a picture of Coda. She did fan art. So, he takes off. Emrick, I'm guessing you take off in that direction, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You two on me, and like I'll do a little like a little. You can't see me, but like do a little like finger thing, like
Yeah. You'll do the
squat, like go forward.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the Tyrones in unison, sir, and they take off down the alleyway. I have no idea what's happening. Holy shit, Denji. A lot.
Dingy!
So, Amelia, Ascher, Alphabet just shoved past you guys. Rena bloodied and burned. Still smoldering, by the way.
Damn.
She lays her out on one of the tables. Bessie immediately jumping to aid in any way she can. Dousing the hair, making sure the burns are not still spreading as treatment begins. Alpha looks at you two. What the fuck happened? What happened? That would be Amelia and Ascher she's talking to, by the way.
Yeah, I've already taken off.
Oh, that's right. Okay. We got in a big battle. We trashed the place.
Love you, Denji.
And Marina got pretty hurt.
Holly, what?
What?
Alpha smacks you
Marina?
in
What
the
happened?
face with her staff. Wake up!
Ow!
What happened this morning before we all woke up? Does anyone know?
I know nothing. I was with Coda.
Then why did you say something about a battle or whatever you were talking about? We know she wasn't bloodied after the ass. Oh, where's my son?
Before we find Lux, can I help her?
God.
How would you even how go ahead. How would you do this?
I think I have something in my spell book. Cure wounds.
That's cute. But unless you want to be here all day, let a real healer take care of this.
Okay.
Asher would go to Lux's room and open the door. Oh, wait, the door's gone.
Yeah, the door is gone, so you just kind of walk in. Amelia, you do notice there is a... It's not a hatred. There is a slight disdain that wasn't there the day before coming from Alpha towards you. And Asher, as you get to the room, you see what is very evident, the signs of a battle. There is blood in several places on the walls. Blood on the bed from where you're assuming Rena was, because some of the pillows are scorched and covered in ash now. And you're not exactly able to repaint the picture of what happened in here, but stuff is wrecked. You've been in here once before, and the stacks of books that he keeps on his desk with the candles, the incense, everything meticulously in place, it's all scattered, torn about, and thrown all over the floor. His tinkering station is presently in ashes, as it looks like something blew the hole through the entire work table. Whatever happened in here, he couldn't control it, because this is a lot of damage to a lot of stuff he likes. And that's basically what you can gather with your passive perception. What are you looking for in particular here?
Lux, for one.
Nowhere.
Fuck.
Would I be able to sniff him out with my nose?
Yeah, you could give it a try. You'd have to go ahead and roll. Whoa! What do I even want to roll with that? Go ahead and roll nature. Nah, roll investigation
Nature.
at advantage. Hello, friends. Been in bed all day. Sorry I missed community night. Lamb, don't even apologize. You doing okay? It's good to see you. I hope all's good. Sending love to you. You know this.
Oh, that's the wrong character. Sorry. I pulled up my wrong character. That's the right character. Sorry, I was working on my other one earlier today. Okay. And you said roll for nature at advantage.
What happened is Holly spoke without thinking, and she got punished in character this time for it.
Ooh, I got a natural 20. My nature plus 4, so 24.
Okay. So, you are actually able to pick up on the scent of the incense that's in the room, wafting off of something heading deeper into town. The scent is light, though, meaning whatever moved, it moved quick. I will say that with a natural 20, that's what you're able to discern.
Okay.
With a natural 20 as well, you do have a solid trail, so you can start following it.
I have a scent. Let's go.
Alpha doesn't really say anything to that. She kind of just begins to heal Rena, which she is going to expend her 7th level spell slot to stabilize with heal. And now we're going to fix the burns, which is going to basically put her here for the rest of the session. There you are.
Right.
Okay, so a lot to catch up on in such a short few moments. Oh, she's going. She will be back.
Was that Izzy?
Yeah.
Her mic's been messing up. Hold on.
I hope her Discord isn't having an aneurysm.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Izzy?
She hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, that's why it hasn't been working. What?
Were you muted?
It popped up on my phone.
What's up?
Okay. Okay. So you're good now? Okay. Because we heard you talk, so...
Grab a drink.
Just changed the category to D&D from Among Us, by the way. Back to Lurk. Off I go. Thank you, Denji. Appreciate you. Love you, buddy. He's like the Batman of my mods. He swoops in. Exactly, Cookie. Exactly.
While you catch her up, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah. Okay. Is you there? Who's chewing into their mic? Sorry. Okay. So, basically, long story short, what happened in this span of morning after you came home and passed out drunkenly, Strongjaw, is alarm bells rang
Yeah.
in the city and explosions woke you up, to which you immediately tried to punch the alarm clock, metaphorically, because you're hungover as shit.
Yeah, no, that seems pretty fitting.
You sprint out to see Ascher and Amelia standing in the hallway, kind of looking a little befuddled as to what's happening. Everyone is in a panic. Bessie is currently comforting Elton at the end of the hallway as he sobs dramatically into her shoulder. And at this... Go ahead.
Totally just deep-throating a mic, don't worry about it.
God. Is that Izzy I hear? It is an Izzy cook.
Oh shit, hey Cookie.
So when you peek out into the hallway, the first things you see is Amelia. You look left, you see Lux's door blown open from the inside somehow. Scorch marks
Oh gosh.
in the entryway. And you swear you can hear Alpha shouting from the next room over in the diner. And like I said, you see your other party members and Bessie and Ilton in those current states. Terror Twin is trying to understand what's
You
happening.
probably see me take off.
You're a little ahead.
Okay, can someone fill me in on what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so Strongjaw comes out of
I
their
will.
room.
After I get a towel. Fuck.
You just
Why
spilled
is
your damn
Lucky
drink.
Smoking.
Not only that, I spilled it all over my goddamn shoulder.
So, what's basically happening is this is a long-running campaign, and where we picked up last time, they had just come back from a really, really heavy fight where they saved a princess. Then one of our party members had a really dark altercation about their brother. And then some shit went down. And now some other shit went down, and then I rolled a different roll that you guys don't know about yet, and some other stuff that's going to be very interesting this session's about to happen. So, hey, you know how you're pulling Odin this week from the other party, by the way?
I'm not pulling him this week.
Not pulling him this week, but this is going to be his last session with that group until he comes back. He's going to go back to his village, basically, for a while, right?
Yeah.
Vulcan leaves at the end of that session, too, now. And he comes here.
Oh no.
I'm a dumbass. I gotta grab a towel now.
We're leaving Trock and fucking
We're leaving Foster, Truck, and
unmonitored?
Quinn by themselves!
To be unmonitored?
So Quinn's
No.
gonna fully dive down the evil route at this point somehow. And then Trock and Foster are just gonna become the most complacent assholes on the... No! Quinn's gonna go, I kinda wanna go and do something I shouldn't. And Foster's gonna go, well, I kinda wanna see what happens when you do something you shouldn't. And Trock's gonna go, yeah.
Fun.
All
I'm
seriousness.
not gonna say no.
All seriousness, I have faith in the party, and I can make this work.
Excuse me.
Oh, God. I have... Oh...
Discord's just completely fucking disappeared from the Xbox.
Did you turn off my fan?
Did I? I know I'm bored.
The hell?
I didn't.
Doom Duke.
Alright. Eric.
Okay.
There's a lot going on right now. My throat actually hurts from doing that alpha yell, by the way. Shit's not
Maybe
easy
don't
on the
yell
head.
That's
Bitch, stop
probably
saying
the most
nonsense!
chaotic thing to happen on my stream. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, let me see.
It's nice down in here.
Why is my pant leg fucking soaked? Oh, right.
Oh my god. Will you recap Strongjaw, please?
Oh my gosh. 1 second, Austin is having technical difficulties, aka he wet his pants.
Oh, fuck up.
Wait, what?
Did you not hear me say I just poured soda all over my fucking self by accident?
Oh no.
Sad boy, how you doing, bud?
I'm trying really hard not to pick up my DS at this moment.
Don't.
Babe, put something on, mute the TV, put on closed captions.
No, because that's gonna pay attention.
I want the big monkey. Big dude, big
Sorry.
stuffed monkey. That'd be cool.
I love you, but your logic is so painfully flawed.
So,
I can't.
oi, newlyweds, will one of you fucking recap Strongjaw, please?
Okay. I jumped off a roof, as a sacrifice. No, I'm just kidding.
I think
there are
everyone just
explosions-
collectively facepalmed.
Yeah.
I genuinely just felt like 3 of you facepalm.
Yeah,
If I-
I did.
If I wasn't stretching, I'd have fucking put a dent in my forehead.
There are explosions going on in the city. Alarms are racing. You were sleeping because you were drunk, passed out. Emrick is out somewhere.
I've literally just woken up. I don't know what's going on.
You're also hungover, so this is kind of like, what the fuck is all the noise? Korar,
I'm just got a
God.
raging headache.
I have Lux's scent. I will explain on the way. Let's go.
Okay, that's actually that is actually something you can do, is run and explain. That's a good call. I will say that's a good call. Do you follow them, Strongjaw?
Reluctantly, I guess.
So as you all haul
I still
ass,
don't know what the fuck's happening, but at the lead.
as you all
Wait.
haul ass out of the hole in the wall, Strongjaw, you for the first time get a view of what's going on with all the yelling, as Alpha is standing there in a deep meditative stance, her eyes glowing an ethereal goldenish white. She's chanting something in a language that sounds like a harmony rolling off of her tongue. And on the table, the person she's healing presently, you can tell through burned skin, charred flesh, and ash, is Rena. Looking very, very rough.
Shit.
And you guys head through. Would it matter?
Oh, you didn't? I thought you clipped it, Cookie. God damn it.
Alpha shouts to the group, "Be safe!" Ascher, you get 15 temporary hit points.
Heard.
Are they going the same way I'm going?
They are, you're ahead of them, though.
Okay.
Because you headed towards the explosions, right?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to save people.
So, did you stay on the streets, or how are you traveling?
What does it look like right now? Like, is there shit, like, going down, or...
In the immediate area, there's nothing, but you see things flying in the sky, black figures with tealish, ethereal green markings scribbled over their body in what appears to be a demonicish ruin. You kind of recognize the font with what you've been dealing with as of late, but you're not sure, and there's hundreds of them.
Well, I'd probably be, you know, maybe have a stealth roll or something to.
Okay, so you do want
Like,
to take stealth in this action?
Yeah, just so whatever's like flying above doesn't
Yep.
see me.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll stealth for me, please.
Let me pull up my character sheet. I've been being lazy and still playing RuneScape.
You're good. You're good.
Emrick. Ooh, Emrick's good at stealth for some reason.
You are.
Wasn't he a sniper at some point?
Yeah, you're a sniper. I was gonna say.
Snipers are generally good at not being seen.
Wait, he's a sniper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, as
Again,
much
why
as
the
he
fuck
takes
are
the
you
front
on the front
lines.
lines?
Yeah.
Because my spells don't go actually that far. My gun does,
Can-
but my spells don't.
Can I point out you
Sounds
asked
like
this
a hack
now?
villager.
If no one remembers when we were in that session, 2 rounds into that battle, he kind of went, "Why the fuck am I at the front lines? I'm so dead, dude."
25.
Yeah, you're good. You proceed unhindered. You stick to the shadows in the alleyways, using your training to your advantage. With the chaos about, it's easy to stay out of the sight of the people. You have to wait several times to keep out of sight of whatever's flying about. But you manage to avoid any what appear to be patrols, at least in your mind, as you make your way down towards the Nobles District. That brings us back over to Strongjaw, Amelia, and Ascher. The 3 of you are running through the alleyways right now, and the exact same thing at this point. You would see ethereal teal markings along charred black-looking demons flying through the air. And there's hundreds of them flying about. There's billows of smoke rising up from the Stardust District, which is the nobles' quarters. Buildings are visibly missing from the skyline at the moment, and there is chaos pretty much everywhere. People are running through the streets from what you can see down the alleyways as you guys are heading forward. And, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
You're still tracking Lux?
I'm still tracking Lux.
How far away is he? Can you tell?
This is such calm music for such a shitty situation.
Roll for perception. At advantage because you have his scent. So that means 2 rolls and take the higher outcome.
Perception. Bam, 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 bam.
Right. Shoot. Take the higher one. Yeah, first one was a 4.
Oh, okay. Advantage. Thank God.
I got an 18.
Thank God.
Holy fuck, I'm glad you had initiative.
Yeah, he's back in his room with that 4 is what that would have turned into.
Perception is a +8, so.
Okay, so yeah, you can tell he's definitely... The scent you're following is trailing towards the nobles' quarters. But again, the entire time you're following it, it's moving fast. But you have a path, and you're trailing it now. And with that roll, I'll say you're able to trail it the whole way. Not unimpeded, so there's going to have to be actions done as you move through the city. I'm sorry,
I
what?
don't think she heard you.
You were cutting out quite a bit.
Was I cutting out for anyone else?
Yes. Pretty
Yeah.
bad, actually.
Is it better now?
You're fine
Yeah.
now.
What was the last thing you
You're
heard?
good. You cut out so bad, you don't have to repeat it.
Starting from where?
After I rolled my perception.
Okay. So, with a scent and with a good roll with that, we won't need to roll again. You'll keep the scent the entire way, but checks will need to be made along the way to ensure that you get there unimpeded. So,
Okay.
we are now in travel checks, everyone, as we Urban City crawl. Everyone, I need you guys to give me an action as we are traveling. Who wants to take the first travel check for this group?
Like rolling or just.
Technically, the first one was what you just did, so we need another one shortly after that. Emrick, I will need you to go ahead and perform one as well.
Checks?
You are
Like,
not. You are separated
some-
further ahead from the group, so you're going to make your own travel checks. You're going to have to provide me an action if you want it to be less than standard.
Hey,
Will my stealth be my first travel check?
Your stealth was your first travel check, yeah. And we're applying your stealth as you continue, so you don't need to continue stealthing and risk it if you want to. Provided you don't do anything to break stealth, then you are in stealth. Okay?
I had a little type B to
Yeah.
Ox, like connector.
Okay. So,
Somewhere around there. Remember where I had it?
who wants to make their next travel check?
The buckets. Do pretty well with my stuff. Can I check if we're being followed at all?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's easy perception check as you look to the skies to make sure nothing is following you. Go ahead and roll with, yeah, just go ahead and roll, for perception. Percepzione.
Let me remember what it was. Oh, okay. Oh, I've gained one.
The armor, remember?
Yeah. I now have +8 to perception.
I forgot Strongjaw is
It's supposed
actually
to be a
very
super
observant.
barbarian. Yeah, I got 25.
Okay. Yeah, easily you can pick out that there's nothing per se tailing you. You've had what looks like the same couple of demons circle over a couple of times. You with a 25, you're kind of starting to get a feeling they might be suspicious of the area.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you want to relay that, or are you just going to keep running?
I'm gonna keep running, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Okay, so without relaying that, you keep an eye on it yourself, just at the ready in case anything may go wrong. As you guys clear another travel check, Emrick, Ascher, I'll need you guys to make...
Emrick's turn.
Huh?
I was gonna say it's Emrick's turn to do fucking travel checks because I'm with everybody else, or I'm not with everybody else.
Everything you're doing is done with one of the Tyrones giving you a help action from this point on, by the way.
We're
I
gonna
just
ignore
rolled
the
the
fact
cop.
that the metal D20 just bounced off of my PC.
Oh, God. Yes.
With advantage.
So, yes, everything, your next check is at advantage. One of the Tyrones gives you the help action.
Okay. I'm also going to do perception, but for a different thing.
Okay. So he is going to... What are you keeping watch for, is what he whispers to you.
People. I'm looking for yes, my main goal is to find out what's going on, but if someone's hurt or in danger, Emrick can't help himself. He's, oh, I must be hero.
So you're keeping an eye out for civilians. He'll do the same. Go ahead and roll for me.
And that's at advantage.
Yes.
Uh, 26.
Okay.
rolled a 19.
You do see a familiar boy, actually. One with shorter blonde hair and kind of a bowl cut, old urchin-y style. You remember this kid was the kid that was selling newspapers outside of the carnival, is presently being chased by what appears to be a larger, brutish-looking, winged demon with one arm.
He's being chased like full on.
He's ahead of it. He's running scared and he's running fast and it's further behind and you can hear it kind of laughing in a kind of growling manner.
Ooh, excuse me, shit. Oh god, my nostrils.
Well, I'm guessing I have enough time to charge a shot then.
From this angle, you're about to lose your vantage on it because you're still in the alleyway.
I don't have sneak attacks because I'm not a fucking...
Can one of my... oh, wait. Autobot, you did your job. Can one of my mods kill that?
Uno momento.
What, you were going to do a sneak attack?
Have fun not
Yeah, but
existing
I'm
anymore.
not a rogue.
I was going to say, does sneak attack damage apply to anything but rogues?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No.
You know, this... I can... I don't know. Would it break stealth if I cast a spell?
Absolutely. Same rules for invisibility, essentially, with stealth, is any action, attack, noise, any attempt to do something would break stealth. Do you want me to make a roll for the Tyrones?
No, but I will ask them... What is your thought? Quickly.
The shorter orcish one looks at you. Oh, we can take him. Just send us, Captain. The other one kind of nods in agreement.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay. In this situation, they are insisting to be sent after him so you can press forward, is what they're saying essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my hit.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
I completely
let
get
them
you.
let them take it.
So, being as you are catching him from behind as you run by, we'll go ahead and just roll for damage on that because instead of sneak attack, we'll just apply it as completely caught off guard because he's so focused on like taunting this kid as he stalks.
It's the prize round.
Yeah. So your spell hits without fail here, and he's going to by default take the full damage of it for not seeing it coming. So please go ahead and roll.
All right. Let me.
At 3rd level, I believe it adds one more hit dice
quick,
to it.
Yeah, but I don't remember what hit die it is. At 3rd level, it's another 1d8.
Yep. So 3d8
So
at
it's
Shatter, right?
48.
Yep.
No, at 3rd level, it's 48.
48, okay.
I just fucked this man up.
What'd you get?
Oh my god, 30.
Ooh, beautiful.
Damn!
Yeah, so you run by and essentially, do you say anything as you cast what? Because Shatter is a verbal component. Charge!
No, it will. As my men are running, like I basically,
I'm using it like command. Basically, as I cast Shatter, I'm just like, halt!
So are you stopping is my question, or are you going to keep running?
No, I'll keep running, but my dudes are gonna run at him.
Yep. So, the demon will turn, and you will not be sure of the outcome of that fight, because you press on.
I will tell them to come find me when you're finished with him.
Aye, sir!
And I will press on.
Very well, very well. Okay. Bounces back to Ascher, Strongjaw, Amelia. You guys, what are y'all doing? Because this is Asher's travel check, so we'll just need to know what your move is here, bud.
Oh, well, shit.
Shit, I appreciate you still being here, bud. All the love, dude.
I have a really dumb idea that I don't know if it makes sense.
I love
Ooh,
that. Let's
do-
do it. Let's
do
hear
tell.
it. Do 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 it.
Could I use matter magic to make us a clear, more direct path to where we're going?
I love this. Yes, you can. What are you using as material?
Does it have to be something I have on me?
No, you can use the surrounding material. Just remember, it's basically Full Metal Alchemist laws. Equivalent exchange. You get what you put in.
I'll launch a bunch of material at you, and then you can use that.
I'm gonna start hucking rocks at you for some reason.
Just start picking up paving stones
But
and fucking throwing them at you.
You are in an alleyway. The city is presently under attack. At this point,
I am.
moral compass out the fucking window, I'd assume.
I imagine the streets are made of mostly cobblestone, so I'd
I'd
probably
just be like the devil on your shoulder and just be like, come on, demolish the building next to us. They're not gonna use it.
Just take that wall. What are they gonna do with it? It's such easy wall to rebuild.
They can rebuild.
We'll
It's
make
fine.
the kingdom
God.
pay for the wall. That is the
Kingdom will
most
pay for
political
the
I'm getting
wall.
on this channel ever.
I imagine the streets are made of mostly cobblestone, so I'd exchange the cobblestone of the streets for the easier path.
That's absolutely fine. As you begin to tear chunks and chunks out, you begin to... So, describe the path you're making, this quote-unquote easier path. Because there's an elevation to the district you're
Frankie's
heading towards.
skywalking.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Are you making like a... Because it is an elevated district you're heading up towards. So are you just literally making a rising kind of path?
Yes.
How high are you taking this?
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
How-
we just need to clear the height of the building.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
How high that is.
you're not extending this all the way to the other district. You're just gonna jump building to building.
Yeah.
Okay. Asher, I need you to go ahead and, if you don't mind, roll me an Arcana check to see how stable this bad boy is.
Thurka. 17.
Okay. Yep, that's pretty stable. So you guys watch as Asher weaves his hands for a second, and kind of in an Earthbender-esque style, Strongjaw, you watch this, and for a split second you think he's using Earth magic, but then you watch as the cobble underneath your guys' feet begins to kind of shift away, you find that you don't fall or lose momentum. It's as if you began running at that level, or you had been running at that level the entire time. And I don't know, matter kind of gets weird in this situation, where suddenly it just, boom, you're elevated and up a rising path as you run. And Ascher, with your movement, you are able to get to the top of the building, and with your guys' combined movement on his move, you now find yourselves with Purchase up on the rooftops, getting a clearer view that there are several bigger plumes of smoke rising out, one from the market district, one directly from where you're already looking towards, where Lux's scent is already emanating from, which is the Stardust district, and then off you see a smaller, more directed plume of smoke coming from the castle.
We still keen to head in Lux's direction?
That's actually a pretty hard question right now. What does the druid think?
I still have his sense. So we should be able to get what's the word? Come on, work brain, please.
What if you two continue off to where Lux is going? I'll go to that smaller one that was... Was it coming straight out of the castle?
Not out of the castle, but it is directly in the vicinity of it. Like, close enough that it's not... It's unsettling, for sure.
Yeah, no, I kinda wanna go check that.
Are we all actually splitting up like this? Oh, shit.
I mean... Y'all think it's a good idea or not?
It's a very unsettling idea in our current situation.
Alright, let's all go get Lux.
So I can't make that.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying ask the majority.
So, a fence-sitter opinion. Holly, what do you think?
Y'all handle yourselves?
I think we can handle ourselves.
I know we can handle ourselves.
That's about all Strongjaw would need to hear to not need to hear any more from them on that. I'll be honest with you.
I crack my knuckles and start sprinting in the opposite direction.
So you say, oh yeah, we can handle ourselves, right? Oh yeah, we can handle ourselves. Zoom!
Just hear it down the alley, you just hear like pat 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 pat.
The true question is, does Strongjaw just start hopping rooftops in the other direction, or does he jump down back to the streets and start sprinting?
I mean, I have actual earth magic, so I can still run the rooftops. Sorry,
the fucking supremacy!
Mine's better than yours.
I have actual earth magic, thank you. Oh, that was awesome.
My mental image of Strongjaw jumping the fucking rooftops is he jumps from one roof to the next, but the roof he's landing on, just the whole building collapses.
No, I literally take extra time just to construct a fancier path between buildings.
With, spoiler, with the armor, it actually just goes, and whatever you're envisioning pops out in front of you for a 5-foot cube at any given point right now. With this armor on, your control of Earth is so fine, you can shape sculptures and shit, you're pretty sure right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you feel very... And we've kind of described this since, but since you killed that dragon, you've been feeling really, really good. And you still feel, even hungover, you still feel really, really good. And I'll say it's about this point you would look down and realize that the armor has added ruins to itself. I honestly didn't expect you to reach the second level of that.
Before.
Yep. I'll send you the new descriptions of what's happening later, but essentially this has to do with your earth control. You bathed the armor in dragon's blood. Of fucking course it leveled up.
Oh, of course.
I didn't expect it to be so fast, but then you Beybladed a dragon's wing off, so I was kind of like, oh yeah, no, that's definitely worthy of a god boon.
Strong jaw fucking spinning the whole way down.
That's what Izzy had described it as.
I mean, I did say that I had fucking turned into a Beyblade, essentially.
Yep, nope, the way I envisioned it is Strongjaw just put the axe out above their head, ran out and did the hardest front flip they could, and just lost control fully.
Like, essentially, I'm just, like, a spinning top. Holding my fucking axes out.
Barbarians are fucking nuts, dude.
But, okay, so, what's about to go down?
Well, I will say, how do you want to proceed with your next travel check, then, Strongjaw?
I want to make my way to the castle, but I need to check if there's anything, like, on the way, or...
So there's several things you can kind of do. You've got enemies bearing overhead, so we'll say with Strongjaw's intelligence, 3 thoughts would come to mind. Press forward, don't give a fuck. If they see me, they see me. If they come at me, they die. The second thought is, I could stealth just to get there a little quicker, just in case they try to stop me. And the third thought is, man, why am I traveling above ground?
Could I stealth by traveling underground?
You absolutely can. And I do remind you with the armor, you do have a movement speed under the earth of 80 per round. So you're zooming.
Why the fuck wasn't I doing that?
Because you did, honestly, I told you move swiftly through the earth, but yeah, I mean, right now you're so in tune with the armor, it's even influencing your thoughts slightly to give you suggestion. This will wear off very quickly, but in this present state of it kind of settling into its awakening as the ruins still etch themselves bit by bit, you're very sensitive to the earth. So yeah, you kind of look down and you think, yeah, that makes sense. I should be the earth. So you begin to dig, and with ease you find it as if you were kind of swimming through the ground. Anyone from the outside would see kind of a Bugs Bunny, like, dirt trail popping up as you move, but you're just zooming.
God.
And yeah, with that, I will say no more checks are needed. We'll get back to what you're dealing with here shortly, Strongjaw. As you get to the castle relatively quickly, you'll pop out shortly. So, that's something I have to get ready real quick. Amelia, Ascher, Strongjaw leaves you guys to do what it do as he runs off through the roofs, eventually diving down and disappearing out of sight for you guys. What do you do in this situation?
I would keep following Amelia to get the Lux.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Emrick, you're pressing on as well?
Correct.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and... Asher, Amelia, one of you two make me a travel check for your group. Emrick, what is your travel check?
I just did perception and I did stealth, so
Jesus.
Good lord, girl.
Oh, sorry. Did I burp?
Did you? You don't know?
Honest.
There's this little thing called a mute button, Holly.
So
I'm kidding.
I've been through the city multiple times, haven't I?
Yeah.
Can I use history to find the best route?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that. Amelia, you were saying?
I rolled a 15.
For
What?
For what?
Travel check?
I know. What is the action you're taking?
Oh.
Oh.
Don't make fun of her. It's fine.
Okay.
20.
I'm the same, it's fine.
I am
21.
going to. I got my cloak of disguise on. Which form am I at? Am I wolf? Am I human? What am I?
I mean, which form do you want to be right now, all things considered? Like, presently where your character is at in mindset and consideration, what form are you taking?
Yeah, fair. If I were to put my cloak of disguise on, would I lose my scent trail?
No, you have the animalistic sense even in human form. So, normal Amelia, your nose is still picking up the scent.
And which direction is it at? Am I going?
It's coming from the nobles' quarters, where it's the elevated portion of town just on the opposite side of the castle. It's the area that kind of surrounds the castle in a crescent shape. It's where most of the higher-end shops and nobles are. And there's presently a large portion of the skyline missing and several plumes of smoke heading from that direction. As the scent is wafting on light degrees in that scent, meaning whatever you're trailing was moving very quickly.
I want to try to move towards that.
Okay. So if you want to continue this, since you're making the same roll for another travel check, it will be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep. So go ahead and roll me perception at disadvantage, please. That means you're going to roll twice and take the lower of the two rolls and add your perception to it.
Well, that was a 7.
Oof.
That was a 6.
Oof.
Oh, no.
And what's your perception added to a 6?
Perception to plus 8 would be a 14.
Okay. You are so lucky you have a fucking plus 8. You find yourself, as you guys progress further, losing the scent at just a little bit at some points, but you're able to very quickly pick it back up. You stumble a bit doing so, but you continue moving pretty quick. And Coda continues unhindered. Emrick, you're the first to arrive at the gates of the nobles' quarters, which are currently blasted open and in ruins in a small crater. There are many people who have fled at this point, but you see a lot of carnage. You see several bodies on the ground, clearly gashed about and slaughtered by demons. And you see the concentration of the enemies flying ahead is larger in this area. It's more concentrated, as it seems to be kind of centering towards one area.
So, like, I'm guessing I see like the demons running about and stuff.
You do.
How far behind? Do I know how far behind they would be from me?
How far behind your team is from you, or the demon?
Yeah. My
Okay.
team.
Okay. Your team, you'll have to roll a perception for to get an exact idea. But you can definitely see Ascher from a distance. You're just not sure exactly what that is.
Shorter than 10 minutes, though.
I mean, they're in visual range. They're just... The only reason you're seeing him is because Asher's armor is so fucking massive.
You said, what? A perception?
Yes, if you want to roll a perception within an eye range. But are you figuring distance for a specific reason? Because I would advise against that.
Yes.
Okay. What is the specific reason?
I was going to heal some people and, like, use my stealth to heal some people to get out. But if they were far enough away for, like, I could probably go and hide and use catnap real quick and get my spell slots back.
They are...
But that's 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're close enough that won't be a thing. Unless they're willing to stop, they will just pass you as you sleep.
What's through the gates other than the slaughter?
What? I'm sorry, what was that?
What's through the gates, like, other than you said there was some, like, slaughter going on, but, like, what else is there?
A little bit of fire, a little bit of carnage, some demons. 4 of them, to be specific, patrolling. Similar to the ones you had seen, but these ones, not as bulky. They're slim, they're muscular, and they're carrying what looked to be hooked tridents.
Do I have an idea of where I'm supposed to be going? Because I don't really want to fight these guys if I don't have to.
So, you can roll a perception check for this, and this is going to be your last action here before you need to either move or press forward in the same fashion, okay?
Yeah, perception.
Yep.
Back.
24.
Yes, Sam.
I'm not gonna be on the rest of the night, and probably not tomorrow.
What the fuck happened?
Why? I smoked a little too much. And that's not the problem. The problem is I coughed too hard, which sent me into a vomiting fit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
icky.
So
Jesus Christ,
I'm having
bro.
fun with that, with COVID. So wish me luck.
Go rest,
My
man.
God.
Yeah, no, go rest.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys.
Later.
Hopefully you have a voice soon.
Gosh.
So, amongst the Emmy, shush. Amongst the rubble and the carnage going on, yeah, you do see the demons. So what exactly do you want? Are you looking for what direction exactly you should be going? Pretty much.
Yeah, because if I don't have to fight these demons, I don't want to.
Okay.
Like
I wasn't sure.
if I'm going towards the explosions, trying to figure out that, and these are like before the explosions, I want to see if like you know.
You look around and you see the plumes of smoke from the last explosion that went off about 5 miles to the north. The path directly through the gates and that swerves to the right would lead you there, but that's just on the other side of the demons. To get that, you'll have to scale a wall, and presently it does seem like there might be a little bit of rough terrain just on the other side. From what you can see, there is the surrounding wall towards the next portion is pretty heavily damaged, so you can assume that the inside is rough. The wall is about 20 feet up, so you would need to take your next action to scale it if you chose to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you go ahead and roll an athletics check for me. Let me know what that is, and that'll determine your climbing speed here. We're going to switch over back to Strongjaw now.
Not very great.
What'd you get?
I got a 10
Okay.
in total.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Strongjaw. So. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is me getting ready to play someone I wasn't expecting to right away.
Oh god.
This was only supposed to be
If you
a
have
I'm
something
here to
laying
fix
on
something and
TV.
leave thing, but that's not the case anymore. You pop up out of the ground like a very curious little dwarven gopher, and you you look around your surroundings. You see standing not in a crater like with the rest of the explosions, but what appears to be a small spinning black portal emitting the plume of smoke. Out walks, and if everyone will check the D&D tab, you'll get this picture as well in the Dawnbreak server. Out walks this gentleman, who looks eerily similar to Lux.
Similar to lot?
Oh shit. He doesn't look friendly.
It's like Lux's brother or some shit.
You're not sure. This is what you see, though. And...
Who are ya?
Oh, so you actually just speak up immediately? Hey, fuck all ye! He turns around.
Yeah, what do you look like, Lux?
What the fuck are you?
What the fuck am I?
Yeah,
I'm the
I've never seen...
figure out what's going on in all this mess.
He smiles in a very similar way to Lux. So I know dwarves are short, but God, you take the cake.
Damn.
Hey, I might be small, but that doesn't mean that I can still punch above my weight.
I'm sure it doesn't.
God.
Where... I just followed a feeling. Where the hell am I?
You're at the castle. What fucking city are we in?
Nyx.
Nyx. Yeah. You're in Nyx. What do you mean?
I don't know. I definitely wasn't here a moment ago. I thought I heard someone, and I just did what my body was telling me to. I don't really know what just happened either, honestly. I'm here now. You said Nyx, so I think I know who was calling out to me. Any bad chance you know by... He starts to get a little nervous and stumbles over his words at this next part. Any chance you know someone named Lux?
As a matter of fact, we're just trying to find him.
He breathes
Before I tell you more...
very deeply. Go ahead.
Before I tell you more, what are your intentions with him?
Why... I should probably just go ahead and ask this. Who are you to my brother?
We've been traveling with him for quite a while now.
He's told me a few stories. Which one are you?
The name's Strongjaw.
You see his face kind of soften, not as sharp in the eyes now. You do fit his description. What the fuck happened?
I'd love to know. Woke up with a fucking hangover this morning and everything's gone to shit.
The last I know of my brother, we found him through a scrying portal. Chained to a wall, missing an arm, and then all connection was cut. Now I've been pulled here. What the fuck is happening?
I believe we may have ticked off some very angry people.
Definitely sounds like my brother. Where the hell is he? Do you know?
No, I split off from my party. They were tracking him.
He kind of looks up at the castle. He looks down at the portal. Huh, a couple more 100 yards and that might have been more precarious than it should have been. Why did you come this way then?
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Figured I
Seems
see
like...
plumes of smoke coming out of the castle. It'll be somewhat important. Honestly, I was just hoping to find someone to punch.
I assure you, I'm not punchable. Well, that's not true. Some have said I am, but I wouldn't.
Very.
We seem to be on the
Very.
same side. You're not there, Bear Man!
Acquaintance of Lux, you refer. What are you just shouting this across city?
No, 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 no. There's
there's
no
an
way
angry
he's...
bear screaming
There's...
that right now.
Fuck you. He is not keeping the connection through this. Are you out of your mind? The second he walks through that portal, you no longer hear his thoughts, asshole.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, absolutely not. This is, yeah, my party does not fucking know about this.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
So,
Oh, no.
oh, God. Okay. The last I had gotten word, Rena had found him? Yes, she's with him, right?
He was.
A lot of expression leaves his face. Uh-huh.
She was the one being, healed earlier, was she not?
She was. You did verify that.
Yeah. Lux has gone missing. Something went down. She had mad burns.
You see him very quickly reach into his shirt and pull out a silver flask and take a very long swig. It's definitely going to be a day. It's going to be a very long day. All right, let's go find him.
We should meet up with the other members of my party.
I have no idea where I am, so you absolutely lead the way, please.
Alright.
Follow the sprinting hollow suit of armor.
We're very far away from
We're
you.
looking for a gigantic.
They
looking
will.
for a gigantic suit of armor.
They will begin to move, and as Vulcan will look up to notice the demons in the sky, he's just not in the fucking mood. Pass without a trace on the two of you. So, please make a stealth check now, and add 10 to it as well.
Stealth check plus 10.
Which I rolled 15. Vulcan stealth is 7. Plus the 10.
Alright,
I'm practically doing the thing that
He
Drax
is.
does in Guardians of the Galaxy, where he's like, I am so slow. I am practically invisible.
If I don't move, they won't see me.
I fucking love Drax.
Yeah, so Vulcan just kind of sticks to the shadows as he moves swiftly. You can tell he's done this before.
Okay, I got 32 for the stealth
All right,
check.
and you move with just as similar an elegance, which is insane for a barbarian. Vulcan kind of
In armor.
amused. Yeah, well, you're not in plate armor, so you're good. You're in hard leather armor, so that doesn't really hurt stealth much. But Vulcan kind of looks at you amused. Would not have expected you to move so gracefully. Today is just full of surprises, I suppose. You can
Hey,
see,
good things come in small packages.
and you can see, in spite of everything going on, he is genuinely laughing. But his eyes kind of have this, like, why the fuck am I laughing look?
Is this just Lux's awkward sibling?
No, this is Lux's very overprotective, slightly older brother. And my fucking god, he is on the verge of a mental breakdown already.
I am so here for this. As much as I talk shit on Vulcan, I am so here for this.
Oh, this is Vulcan?
This is Vulcan.
Oh, yeah, he let it slip earlier.
Oh god. This next bit is going to be very emotionally draining.
Oh god.
Your pig is just like, holy shit. Why did this get going?
Fucking rocked up right now, bro.
Okay, is that my turn?
That is our travel check to meet back up with them semi-fast, but with that roll we exceed it, and so yeah, we did very well on that. We'll get back to us in just a moment, with us picking back up over to Ascher and Amelia. And I need one more travel check from Ascher, please. Emrick, you will also make your final travel check, please.
Checks.
I'm climbing that roof, aren't I?
You're
Or
climbing the wall with that 10. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to make your next travel check, but you're not going to do it yet. Your action is climbing this turn.
Okay.
Is there a group of those? I keep wanting to call them raids.
They're demons. They're lesser demons.
Is there a group of those demons following us?
Uh,
Or like
not following
hovering
you.
around?
Not following you guys. I will say, with Amelia's last check, she does get you guys to the Noble's Quarter gates. And in this situation, as you run up, you notice through the gates and to the left of you, 4 demons on a slight kind of patrol, just kind of lumbering around this one general area. They seem to have realized that a lot of people are trying to pass through this area and panic, so they've kind of stationed up. And to the right, you do see Emrick attempting to climb the wall. Well, he's climbing, but it's not graceful. He's got a lot of gear, and he's trying to do it while carrying the gun.
I'm very... Well, at 10, it's very average, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. It's not graceful, but you're getting it going. You're kind of maneuvering because you're also holding a gun in one hand.
Yeah.
Doesn't that thing have a shoulder strap?
Have you ever climbed with a
Probably got
gun that
sling,
long?
but I probably have it still.
That gun in particular is long as fuck.
Like it.
So.
Yeah. Well, I probably have a sling, but I'm probably holding on to it just in case.
Yeah. Like,
Well, I'll look at Ascher, and because I have warlock features, I'm going to telepathically communicate with a creature that knows any language within 30 feet.
Ascher doesn't know any language. He's just a suit of armor. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
If we don't have to fight these demons, I say we go around. And you could talk back to me. We're brain talking.
Yep. Intense bro eye contact.
Yeah. Prolonged eye contact.
God. No need to start an unnecessary fight. Can I use earth magic to maybe help his climbing efforts?
I will say, with what you expended to make the path the first time, expend 5 spell points. It'll be another 5 if you want to use anything else. Otherwise, what is your plan here?
I mean, otherwise, my only other thought was to try and roll a stealth check to try and not get, spotted and snuck up on.
Roll the stealth checks. I'm fine climbing.
Sure, that works.
Okay. So Ascher and Amelia, go ahead and...
Instead, I'll say, quick, get out of sight.
Yeah, so Ascher, Amelia, please go ahead and roll stealth checks for me. And Ascher, since there are actually people nearby this time, that plate mail, man, you're gonna have to roll this at disadvantage.
You're not serious.
Oh, what'd you get?
Oh no.
That's bad.
Hold on. 21. I rolled 2 18s back to back somehow.
Woo!
The fuck?
Oh,
That was lucky. I thought he rolled a nat 1.
you had me
same.
thinking you now on.
Oh, fuck. I'm over here
That
pulling up
wasn't me
Vulcan's
saying,
character
oh
sheet.
shit. That was me saying, how the fuck?
That was my heart skipping a beat.
Holly, what was your roll? Is she still here?
I'm an idiot. I fucking muted myself.
How long have you been muted?
For a good minute.
Don't tell me you've had, like, actual important shit to say that nobody's heard.
Yes.
God damn it.
Go on, please.
I rolled a 17 and a 19.
Why did you roll twice?
Is that with the bonuses?
Well, I rolled at a disadvantage.
Oh, you can.
You
Which
didn't
one
have
did you roll
disadvantage.
first?
I had disadvantage. You didn't.
Oh, I thought I had disadvantage.
No, you're not wearing. You're not wearing
not
plate
in-
mail.
You're not in a fucking suit of armor.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't ready for my full character arc to just hit all at once, but apparently we just popped that cork and chugged the whole fucking bottle. Oh god. My brain is so all over the place at what's going to fucking happen next. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, Emrick, you proceed over the wall, and Amelia and Ascher. Though, just for a moment, you think you've been spotted, you realize they're quickly rushing over and turning off to go and find something a little ways down. They're still all going together. You are able to slip into the noble district and past this moment as they are distracted. You run forward, continuing on with your stealth until it is broken. Further in, the concentration of demons are getting heavier and heavier as you're heading towards what is essentially the nobles market. And as you get closer and closer, we'll switch over to the perspective of Emrick, who is ahead of you at the moment, because technically yours will resolve first, and then them sneaking is happening at that point. Emrick, please, what is your next travel check?
Once I got to the top and like over. Well, once I got to the top and over, I would wait for them.
So they've moved around and are heading down the main road now. You are off a side path that's going to take you more of a direct line.
Okay. You said a travel check?
Yep. Thank you for the smoke, Amy.
I'm not sure what I should do for this travel check because I've kind of expended my good ones.
Parkour!
Can I roll another perception?
Incoming.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and roll. I'm not going to hit you with disadvantage because it was a while ago.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was one in between at least.
Yeah. So go ahead.
And actually, what it would be is just the DC would be harder.
So you're scanning the terrain to make sure you're on even footing, as this is kind of it's a forced shortcut essentially. You're running through debris buildings, and with a 24, you're able to perceive a good solid footing path running up some timbers and debris of collapsing buildings. As you move through elegantly, you jump roof to roof, and you get about the same distance, just a little bit ahead of where Ascher and Amelia are. You can see them from where you are up in the debris area, and you, from this kind of shambled rooftop that's still just barely standing, you can see off a little ways into the market district. There is a convergence of several demons in that area, kind of swirling overhead as if crows circling a body. And you see a web of lightning-like arcane energy flickering off in the distance.
Telepathically to Asher.
Go ahead.
Well, there is an arcane, some sort of arcane power going off here. I think I found, Lux.
We ought to
At
take
least
care
hopefully.
of that.
But whatever it is, I'm going to investigate it. I'd stay out of sight, just to... until... shit hits the fan.
Okay, and with that, you have created a decision factor. Asher, Amelia, do you heed the warning to stay, or do you go?
What do you think, Asher?
It's my immediate instinct to go, but I'm also more worried about the scent. Is it still directing towards the crowd or elsewhere?
That is a good question. Is it still towards the noble area?
It's the
is
direction
now a
that
giant crater?
it's the direction that Asher is now pointing, that Emrick had pointed out to him. That's the direction the scent is still lingering towards.
And is that the area that Emrick told us not to go to?
He said stay put for now, essentially. He didn't tell you to go anywhere not or too specific. But this is kind
You
of
wouldn't hear this, but,
Go ahead.
because it's between me and Asher, because I can only telepathically talk to one person at a time.
Yes.
It's not a stay there, it's a stay hidden.
Stay hidden, okay.
Okay. He wouldn't be relaying any of this to you mentally. You are not hearing their conversation.
Okay. Where is Coda right now? I want to make sure
He ran off.
He ran off. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I knew he ran off. I was just making sure that nothing else happened to him.
You haven't seen him.
I imagine Asher would try and find a place closer to the action to stay out of sight, but be able to jump in if he's needed.
Okay. How close do you guys get to? Because I'll say travel checks for you all have come to an end at this point, with what appears to be the destination in mind, in view for all of you. Amelia, Asher, as you kind of crest up a little bit into the debris, you now see the flickering arcane energy in the distance. How close do the two of you end up getting before you stop to stay on standby as ordered?
Okay, what's closest to us?
Debris.
Debris.
You guys
Are
are.
there any?
What were you saying?
Is there any like houses where there could be a window where we could like peek out of?
Roll a perception check.
Am I rolling at advantage or disadvantage?
Yes. No, normal.
Normal. Okay. Rolled at a 15. Perception is a +8. That's a 23.
Okay. So, you do see several houses that would be prime for what you have in mind. How close are you wanting to get to this? Right now, you are presently about 350 meters back. It's still in view, though far. You can basically just see the flickers of the arcane glow. But the houses are more visible from a distance. You're able to see several that are close enough. One would be about 45 meters away, another about 70 meters away.
That's a good question. We don't want to get spotted.
Yes, you do.
What?
What?
Let's do the 70 meters. I'll do the 70 meters.
Okay. So the two of you, Asher, do you agree or do you continue to go?
I would agree.
So the two of you take refuge in the house on standby at the ready to move on word or signal. Emrick, how close do you get?
I want to get close.
Are you staying hidden?
I want to see I want to be able to. I am staying hidden.
Roll stealth.
Alrighty. $25.
Okay. You are able to move
Thank
with
God
ease.
for high stealth.
No kidding. You're able to move with ease amongst the debris, sticking to what you know in warfare to be urban camouflage. And you are able to get about 10 feet away to assess the situation, close enough to be the first one to see everything going down. Presently, at this point in time, you see Lux once again in the exact same position, bloodied. This time, he has an arm, though, but chained to the same wall, or not same wall, in a similar pose to the wall of some rubble in the background. Standing opposite him, closer to you at this point, and just barely having failed this stealth or this detection roll of you, is Cheshire, currently looking more human with cat-like features, sharp, mean eyes, an older, wrinkled face, kind of an old-timey vestment in black and white. He's bloodied and currently missing an eye, one of his ears singed off, several of his fingers also missing. Lux beaten, battered, stabbed in several places by his rapier. But you see that his arm has been restored. When you look at it, though, you see, similar to what you've seen in your nightmares, several black tattoo line-like demonic sigils that extend down his arm, meeting at his fingertips. And standing between the two of them,
Fucking cat.
standing between the two of them, you see Coda, six tails fully extended out in a cage-like motion around Lux in protection. Standing between them, knife in his mouth, baring fang, growling, and fur puffed as if he's ready to strike.
Go, Coda!
And this is why we be
Is
nice to the
Lux
party
conscious?
mascot. No. He has hit points, but he's presently unconscious. You're not sure why.
Okay. Real question.
Yep.
If I might have to do like a Arcana or some sort of check on this. If I used my if I broke concentration with Ascher and tried to connect with the cat, Cheshire,
Yeah.
would that reveal where I am?
It wouldn't reveal where you are. It would reveal that you're nearby to anyone perceptive enough to think about it. Silence.
Let me roll on that real quick to see if I. It's one of those do I do the stupid thing or no
Okay.
kind of
So,
rolls.
Emrick, you make your next plan. I'll get...
Actually,
Go ahead.
call it evens or odds.
Evens.
Yeah, I'll connect with Cheshire.
Ennyiek voltunk, még harcoltunk fent oly rég. Meg kell őket ölni, nincsen több még gyengeség. Minden szempár rejtőzködve nézett ott le ránk. Harcos lelkünk nem tart minket
The horror king himself is he's ready into the party too. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. How's it going? We are in the process of doing this. I love you guys. Thank you. We're doing a lot. So, Emrick, you connect, and as your consciousness connects to his, we will switch back to you shortly. And we pivot over to...
It was a real dumb decision. I know that.
We pivot over to... Oh, there's so many things that can happen. So much can happen. Okay. We're going to switch over to Strong Jaw and Vulcan now. Izzy, are you there? Is, you good?
Hello?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, mic problems.
Hi, Ro.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
there we go.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, yes, I'm here.
Okay, so we sprint rooftop to rooftop, picking up pace, and with our movement not being hindered, and with us being now in sight. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, we're doing it. He grabs you by the scruff of your neck, and your vision blinks for just a second, similar to when you got into the teleportation circle, but very quickly, as all of a sudden you guys are on a rooftop standing in the Nobles District, just over the wall from where you had been previously, as he casts Dimension Door to get you guys closer.
Oh.
Sorry. Urgent. Let's go.
So,
Come on, I want to fight some shit.
I have one envisionment of how this goes.
So Vulcan and Strongjaw now close enough. Vulcan looks at you and just says, "Thank you for pointing me the way. Be safe." And he jumps and takes off on his own, full sprint towards. Do you chase?
Just leave me here. What do you mean you get to have all the fun?
So as you're keeping pace with him, he looks back. It's not exactly fun we're heading towards. We don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get to my brother.
Is it bad that I now envision Strongjaw with a Scottish accent?
Christ. Oh, I did also roll for this.
The same voice as Salvador from Borderlands.
God. I also rolled for it today. You have a goatee now.
Oh, my eyes are still green, right?
Yes, they are still green. You have not gotten that reversed yet.
I got green eyes and a goatee.
You're one bucket hat away from being a fucking college stoner. So yeah, you guys.
I do in fucking as Strongjaw, I do realize like the fucking severity of what we're doing. So while I am making jokes and shit, I am like following him seriously.
No, and he can tell you're just trying to essentially. You're just being you. He gets that. He's. You can tell. Even with Strongjaw's lower intelligence, it's very easy to look at him and see that he has been missing sleep. He's exhausted. He is. There's definitely stuff going on with him to begin with, and this is clearly a breaking point for him, or at least very close to it.
Like at this point, I am like desperately trying to keep the mood light.
Yeah.
Remember, this is right after getting our friend back. Just barely, by the way.
Cause I still don't know how the fuck this situation came to.
So, you guys would get up to the upper area. Vulcan is making very little attempt to conceal his presence, but you haven't been noticed presently as the two of you walk up on this very intense standoff between Coda and a cat-looking man. Older, smaller, but very fast-looking.
God, it's a cat boy.
in old-timey clothing, carrying a rapier. His eyes looking slightly deranged. Lux, pinned to the wall by chains behind Coda. Coda is wrapping his tails in kind of a cage pattern around Lux in this standoff, as if to say, I'm guarding this.
We need to get him out of there now.
So, with that in mind, Ascher, Amelia.
Yes.
How close do you two get? You got 70 meters, and with you taking vantage up in the roofs, I need you to roll me a perception check, please.
The robots have gotten pretty good at what they do.
19.
But they can't give an item a human touch. On Etsy, you
I also rolled a 19.
So, Ascher, you would see Strongjaw
27.
off in a small distance up on a pile of rubble, standing with a long-haired, elven-looking man, similar facial features to Lux, wearing all red and nicer kind of nicer dress clothing. The elf is looking very intense. Strongjaw looking very concerned presently. No problem, Lemon. Much love, much love. Thank you for being here. Coda, or sorry, Amelia, with yours, your eyes instinctively are drawn to the other side of this confrontation between the elder-looking Catman, between Lux chained to a wall, and then settling on Coda, who is now on a full display guarding Lux with his tails, knife in mouth, growling and fully ready to strike. You haven't seen ferocity in his eyes like this, but you haven't seen what he looks like when he attacks. You've been there watching him, but you've never been on this side of it. You see an intensity, a fierce, loyal instinct to protect. Something you didn't really see before in your soft, cute little buddy.
So do I have an attack or
You can do it. You are 70 meters away from this current situation. The arcane energy swirling around, and you two being the furthest away would actually probably notice with a 19. You realize the arcane energy is swirling off of Lux. Those closer are having trouble seeing this because the phenomenon is taking place directly above them. But the energy is pooling off of him and into a circle spiral of pure darkness radiating. You're not sure what's happening, but you do see demons are climbing out of this darkness and ascending to the sky to join the ranks.
I think I am going to dang it, I lost my trail of thought.
I feel like some of my players are kind of sitting here like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. While I'm just kind of sitting here coming to terms with the fact that I am destroying everything that I have built over the last 3 years.
That's what campaigns are meant to do, though.
It's such a...
You build it so you can destroy it.
God, it's a bitter feeling, man.
It's a bad feeling.
It's a bad feeling, man.
It's a rough feeling.
I have an idea of what I want to do next, but I'm gonna let Amelia go first.
No, you go first, because I'm trying to think of something. I'm going to take a second.
I'm pretending like I'm not slightly in pain right now. Someone do something.
With my movement, I still can't get, like, decently close to a strong jaw and Vulcan, can I?
You have no idea who that other person is, so you're not really sure what to call them. You wouldn't know the name Vulcan. But yes, you know that it would take at least two rounds of this to get over. Hit something This is fantastic, but at the same time, it's just like, oh man, I had maps of this place made, and now those have to be redrawn.
Oh God, I can't do it yet because I'm, well, yeah.
I'm just cuddling my comfort dice.
Comfort dice.
If I moved my full movement speed, would that get me into the fray of these demons exactly?
The demons are swirling and flying out overhead. They're not really paying attention to what's going on the ground 100 meters below. What you are...
So none of them are on the ground.
No. In this area, none of them are touching down like in the other areas you've had to sneak past. They're all ascending out and flying from this area. Now you know the portal just in the middle. No, this week it's my comfort dice, Denji. Leave me alone.
Am I able to tell if you can physically damage said portal?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. This is your only free action.
Shit. 15.
Okay. You know, doing something physically would probably just phase right through it. It's made of swirling energy.
Okay, Asher would just attempt to stealthily move his movement speed for now.
Okay. So Amelia, Asher leaves your side and heads down off of the roof and into the battle. Getting closer now, heading towards Strongjaw, you said?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
If the dice would stop getting stuck in the eye socket. Whew, 17.
Yeah, you pretty much remain pretty quiet. So, do I start Fairy Tale or watch YouTube? Definitely Fairy Tale. Yep. So, Asher, you make it over to Strongjaw and the unknown elf. Strongjaw, you see Asher now sneaking up towards you guys. Is you there?
Oh shit, yes.
No, you're.
What's
So Asher has just arrived.
what's this
next
big old
to
hunk
us.
of junk coming towards us? Hello.
The
You want to tell me who this one is?
This is Lux's brother.
he steps in front of you before you're able to say anything. This one, not even going to try to introduce yourself to me first.
The introductions can wait.
Noble knight attitude, regal appearance, big bulky armor. Yes, yes. We'll get to know each other well, Asher. He turns attention focused on the situation at hand.
Let's see.
No, it's
You're not waiting on me, are you?
Huh?
Amelia still hasn't done it.
Yeah, Amelia has not acted yet.
Okay.
But, yes, so he'll look over to you, Asher. But yes, that's my brother. I have no idea what's happening right now. And I'm just trying to assess the situation.
Have even the slightest clue how to deal with our friend here.
I
Asher
got-
would point towards the older man.
Oh, I know him well. But that's not the one I'm used to dealing with. This one's new. His name is Cheshire. He was the guardian, he was the awakened champion of time and space. A companion of mine, Foster, has proven himself just slightly better in appearance. And due to some actions that Cheshire took along the way, which he has yet to reveal to us, he lost grace with his deity. Foster assuming the role, he's now stripped of his power, I would assume. Going haywire, he was already mentally unstable if this is what he's doing. Did he just show up and lash out randomly? Or...
Do I hear this going on?
No. No,
I'm
you
10
do
feet
not.
away.
Motherfucker, you are not hearing anything right now. We'll get to you in a second.
Sniper. Party, and he keeps running to the front line.
Not a sniper, I'm a soldier.
I am right, though. Your primary weapon is a
It's a
semi-auto.
rifle, but I'm based off of. It's not semi-auto. It's bolt action.
Thank you.
It's a bolt action rifle, correct?
I'm based off a World War I soldier. They were like hopping into trenches with bolt actions.
My point being, it's meant for range. I'm talking like 100 meters at least. And you're over here running into fights. Have you done
Yeah,
nothing
'cause I'm
to that
based off
rifle?
I'm based off the fucking like a World War I, like the trench raiders. Was what I was supposed
You're
to.
a fucking you're a fucking Corpsman of Krieg.
Yeah, he's a Deathcore Krieg, like not like entirely, but somewhat.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
I'm a trench raider.
Got your trusty shovel.
I do have a shovel. It is in my inventory.
Do us all a favor and jam the sharp end into Cheshire's spinal cord.
No, I'm waiting to talk to him.
God, I've lost all train of thought. What was going on?
I'm gonna switch to Piggy's perspective on this one because this needs to be done quick. Or not quick. We're not on a time crunch, but this Vulcan overhearing all this banter is kind of now laser focused on what's ahead of him and about to do something. So hey, what do you say to Cheshire? Because he's not paying attention.
Halt this right now. See, it's what is happening.
That's all you get in response.
Okay, it's time to kill this son of a bitch.
But I do one more action.
You get one more thing in here.
I'm doing something stupid. I flipped the coin on it. I'm going to be thinking of someone very close to me who's been guiding my path recently and try to carve a name into my gun.
You hear a very, very resonant sound come from within your mind. A deal want to be made then?
He'll start to carve in the name Cheshire into his gun.
Our next champion.
Oh shit.
If you bring this prize to me, rewards aplenty, my friend. Yes! You've never heard him sound so happy.
If I accomplish this, you give me what I want.
I will give you something grand indeed. Bring me my prize.
I guess that's my turn.
What a fucking decision!
That
It
was a
burns
fucking
bright.
decision, wasn't it?
It was a decision. The barrel of your gun burns bright. It burns shining. In fact, brighter than the other names right now. And you feel that same surge you felt last time kick in. You feel savage. And from this point on, every shot you fire at your target has advantage to hit.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Oh boy. I'll say with that, this is a surprise round from anyone that is at attack ready, which I would say not Strongjaw because he's assessing the situation, nor Ascher because he is presently also assessing situation. Go ahead, Strongjaw.
Oh, Emrick's ready to go though. He's rocked. He is rocked up, isn't he?
Give me
I
1 sec.
kinda had an idea of what to do, but if I'm still trying to grasp it, I'll hold out.
Honestly, I
also
would
had
say
an idea.
I would honestly say the two of you are still kind of trying to figure out what's going on in this moment, especially with the banter that had just taken place seconds before this.
I'm standing behind Lux's brother, just going, fucking move, I can't see anything.
And Amelia, I will say you already sitting there at the ready, bow in hand, not knocked arrow, or arrow not knocked, but ready to be drawn, essentially, as you were kind of assessing everything. I will say with your 19 and your vantage, you see both Emrick and this elven character. You have no idea who this is. All you know is they look very similar to Lux. He raises his hand at the same time as Emrick steps out, and I'm assuming raises the gun towards Cheshire.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll at advantage for attack, as the first thing that happens in this action economy is Vulcan speaks in Sylvan, which some of you have heard Lux speak before, and casts Nathir's Mischief.
At advantage, you said?
You roll at advantage, yep. Fuck yes, I was hoping it would be this one.
20.
No shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Oh,
Because
fully.
in a 10-foot range around Cheshire, everything must succeed a wisdom saving throw or begin to giggle uncontrollably till the start of its next turn, considered incapacitated. And he got a 2.
Oh shit.
He got a 2.
Ooh.
So that same maniacal laugh you heard in your head begins to ring out for everyone else. The surprised look on his face as this is happening is completely cut short as a rings out above everything going on. And go ahead and roll for damage. That'll be 2d8 plus 6 for the gun.
No fucking shit. 15.
So
Plus
30.
6 would be
So 36.
doubled because I natted.
Yeah, so it's... Yeah, so... Would that count? Piggy, how do you want to do this?
What? One move?
They had already been fighting, but there are factors in play here. Just listen.
Wait.
Emrick will softly say, "I'm sorry, I told you to stop. I warned you." As he pulls the trigger, and a shot pierces from his rifle, and as Cheshire is standing there, he'll look over, and as he looks over, a hole appears within his forehead.
Bitch, what are you talking about? He doesn't look over. You say this, and he slightly turns as you brutally take the side of his face directly off. And he drops to his knees and crumples in a pool of his own blood. As the name with the smoke dissipates from the gun barrel, you feel something surge inside of you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
On save.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. What's my con? What's my con? Hope my con is decent.
Oh no.
Oh god.
18.
You fight the urge. But for a split second in time, for just a moment, you could feel your hand begin to move with the intention to carve another name to the barrel. Against your will, this time. And you had a name in mind. You're looking directly at him, chained to the wall. Lux is the only name on your mind at the moment. You're not sure why it was drawn to him, but it tried. For the remainder of this day, you will also have advantage on all attack rolls, no matter the target.
So I do not carve the name in.
You do not carve Lux's name into the barrel. You are just overcome for a moment, and you fight it.
As I feeling and it resides, I will say, not today. Maybe sometime later, but not today.
What?
That did not go the way I thought it would.
I have a feeling there's some things about Emrick that we don't know.
Shock and awe, baby.
Okay, I'm just letting a lot of this process before we continue. I'm sorry. We might take a 5-minute break here.
Did I break the DM?
It's not just you. There's
implications. Yes, I know. I just.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, you did. You did.
That's a main named character, buddy. Woo!
I need that for streaming. Sorry. Good night, kiddo. Have a good night, okay?
Love you.
Love you too.
That's the wrong thing.
I need 5. Just fucking give me 5, please.
Oh god. I was expecting a whole fight to break out. I had a whole plan for after that shot hit.
Oh, I had a plan, and that plan fucking worked. Uh, Max looking at his campaign right now and going, "Wow, that's a lot of damage."
We're beyond that at this point.
So, how's seeing everything that you've worked to create being destroyed before your very eyes?
This is both the most exhilarating and depressing thing I think I've ever experienced at the same time.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
It's not like Nick did Bill.
Oh, it's not Nick.
I like Cheshire. I like Cheshire, to be fair. I'm gonna just say that right now. That's a very rough feeling.
Oh god.
Odin in the background. Yes.
Why am I unbridledly happy today? I could skip! Wow.
Sunshine and lollipop.
Fuck. That is like genuinely the first major player dead.
And it's not a good major player to be dead. I know that.
So Cheshire played that big a role, huh?
Oh. He's an ex-champion.
Keyword on X now?
Emphasis on X. Ooh.
I mean, granted, I planned on running him through anyway, but...
Well,
No. What just happened is different from just dying.
and as a DM, he probably had a plan for like an escape plan, but that escape plan didn't work.
Based on, I think it was like the second or third session. Yeah. I'm fairly positive he had an escape plan. I'm almost positive he has an escape plan for every important character.
Not this one.
You got a
Not when their
surprise.
head disappears.
You got a surprise round. And you used it very well. I'm not mad, obviously. As the DM, this is, like I said, really, really rough because it's like, I'm happy. This is amazing. This is such good storytelling. I'm also very sad and constantly at war with myself at the moment.
I killed a favorite. Is another thing is I did kill a favorite
I have
character.
Cheshire was also
like one of them.
Cheshire was genuinely like the second character I wrote for this campaign for NPCs. So that doesn't go unfelt. That's a character that's existed for like 6 years in this world.
Oh no.
That's a lot.
I'm glad I'm the one to end him too. I am so glad I'm the one to end him.
I'm really trying not to be mad about it. Don't brag, please.
You've been trying to do this for a while.
I wouldn't have been so upset if it was any other way, but you know what you just did, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I know what I just did. It's bad.
Oh. Everyone gets one action before what comes next happens, and that is all I will say. Proceed before I fucking get up to go smoke. couldn't just let Nyx be the only thing dead today, huh?
No, I couldn't.
So
I mean, technically, a lot of things died.
before anyone else says anything, by the way, I'll establish this immediately. Vulcan jumps forward, not exactly sure what to think of what he just witnessed, knowing that Cheshire, who was at one point an ally, who was at one point an enemy, who has been many things to his party, is laying dead in front of him. He grabs Lux, and the two of them disappear.
Oh, come on.
God damn it. What did you just fuck up? I feel like you just fucked something up.
Remember when I remember what I said when... I will say, you're not afflicted by madness, by the way. You fought it.
Oh, no, this is Emrick.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Emrick's pissed right now at Lux.
Why?
What?
Okay, so you would hear him make a rather threatening exclamation towards Lux. This is in character. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, he like Emrick's just telling him to run. So do my men show up?
No.
Fucking Tyrone shows up again.
No, they do not at the moment.
We all know they got killed off screen. Just
God.
I will say you
For the
can roll a
sake of
perception
being
check.
resourceful,
If the last thing you want to do here is roll a perception check to see if your men are nearby, go ahead, Pig.
yeah, I'll do that.
Go ahead.
They probably got killed off screen.
Roll.
Like I'm calling it. Hold on.
Oh, just roll.
Let me roll that perception real quick. That is another nat 20. Oh my god, my fucking dice.
You look
so
over.
27.
You look over about 150 meters down an alleyway, and you're able to see both the Tyrones standing kind of just frozen in the middle of the street, looking at you. Neither of them look like what just happened settles well with them.
oh god.
One of them drops their gun and turns and begins to walk away. The other just stands there.
Do leave. I only trust my men to have complete faith in me.
Yeah? Yeah, good luck with you. Fucking psychopaths. And he chucks the gun down, and the second Tyrone turns and leaves as well.
Whoa.
Shame.
You feel a connection break.
God.
What the fuck?
Alright, well, with all of this this. Let's get final actions, thoughts, and what everyone wants to do here, because, you know, this might actually just go ahead and be a good stopping point for this week coming up.
Say again.
What is, Ascher, Strongjaw, Amelia, witnessing all of this, what do you all do?
God.
What the hell can I do?
For the sake of being resourceful and making sure we don't leave anything important behind, Asher will reluctantly loot Cheshire's body.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll, please.
Let's see. Fucking, where is it? That's a nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
Damn, dice been nice today.
So you find several items. His rapier laying at his side, soaked in his own blood. You find a wallet. It feels like there's more than just money, coin in there, but you're not really... Obviously, you're not going to be looking through any fine details at the moment. You grab what you can. With a higher roll, you find a gold locket around his neck as well, and a black leather spell book, which looks like it's stamped with stars.
Ah, shit. So, Chester's wallet.
I'm fine, Emmy. I'm fine.
Let's see. Black spell book. I know a rapier is an actual thing.
This is so not the music for this. I just needed to calm my fucking nerves for a second towards the end here.
You said a gold locket?
Yeah.
Are we out of, like,
Combat didn't even
that
fucking
order?
start. So...
And a rapier, which I just need to go to weapon.
Emrick will take a deep breath and exhale. Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you go ahead. This progress the scene.
Emrick
There
will...
wasn't
Oh.
Hang on. Sorry. There wasn't anything special about the rapier, right? It was just a rapier?
You do not have the... If you want to take the time at this moment, you can, but that will be a different action.
Yeah. I'll fucking do that later.
Emrick will take a deep breath and exhale slowly. And look over to Strongjaw. So, you know where to get a stiff drink?
You know, I feel like I need one after that. Should we not be worried where he took Locks?
It was his brother, correct?
Yes.
Then I have no fear of where he's taking him. I've spoke with Lux. His brother, at least from what I know, he is on Lux's side.
Well, if that's the case, I'm sure they'll show up sometime.
I don't want to be the one who tells his mother about, what happened.
You are the one who pulled the trigger. You should be the one to say something.
I think at this point it's more of a family affair.
Honestly, I just got to manage the situation.
I'm just standing here like, if anything, I helped the man.
Fucking Amelia's just stood on a rooftop somewhere while we're stood there talking.
I would say with just the sheer amount that's happened, Amelia's trying hard to keep grip on her bow at the moment, probably.
Yeah.
The emotions for her of the last 24 hours or so still hang heavy, and this on top of it, seeing the destruction, seeing the carnage, the splayed out corpses, the burning buildings, the buildings that are just no longer there, and now her party, people she thought she knew very well, clearly she does not know them as well as she thought. A lot of feelings settling in, and yeah. Once again, no one's doing well, it seems, at the end of this this session. But as the pieces begin to get picked up, and before anyone can do anything, everyone, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Got a 17.
17.
Oh
Soft
shit.
20.
What did you say, soft 20?
Yeah, soft 20.
Amelia, you don't have to make this check. And Coda no, he fails his, actually.
No!
Everyone but Emrick is instilled with fear. As a deep, unsettling tremor takes place, it roots in your soul. All of you are overcome in this moment by the feel of an aura. Something dark, something malicious steps out from a shadow just behind some rubble. And just as quick as you saw him, he's standing where Cheshire was at one point, body now gone. And before anyone can really act, he reaches up and in one quick burst, he sucks all of the energy that is splayed in front of him, the swirling mass of negative demonic energy. He pulls it into himself, and he breathes very deeply. Now, I really must thank each and every one of you.
Oh, this son of a bitch!
I'm just gonna come out and say, who the fuck is this guy?
Standing in front of you, you see a decaying corpse, puppeted as if by some unearthly force, moving in a very unsettling manner, twitching and bones cracking as it does. Corpse rotted face, sunken deep beaded black eyes, and gnarled, gnashed teeth. Small wings protruding out of its back, long, elegant fingers, now holding a small gemstone. You all played a perfect role. Well done! Standing ovation. Brava all around. You did something worth celebrating here today. Thank you all so much for that.
Can I attack this dude?
With you currently being instilled with fear, your only instinct is to actually back away from this man as quick as possible.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Same goes for
That
you,
would not be
Ascher.
the best option, anyways.
And Emrick, you're not instilled
Yeah.
with fear, but yeah, obviously you're not making a move here by the sounds of it.
No.
Don't worry, don't worry.
I gotta deal with my repercussions now.
Don't worry. You were just a small stepping stone in greater things to come, children. Each of you have done exemplary well. So I'll leave you with a parting gift. Loves and kisses and all that. And he taps a crooked walking stick on the ground. And out from the tip of it protrudes a large black portal. And out of that portal you watch one giant palm, hand, fingers, all of it rise up. It's humongous. And out of the portal begins to pull a colossus. A giant set of rotting flesh and arms twisted around each other, writhing to form the shape of a giant titan-like being. It pulls itself fully from the portal, standing 50 feet tall above the party, letting out a deafening roar. The buildings around you collapsing, those that were damaged heavily falling like nothing, even those that weren't sustaining damage, and each of you takes 20 points of impact damage from the sheer force of the roar itself.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
And that is where we're going to end off tonight.
Fuck, bro.
well, that's not fucking good.
God damn it.
C-Mac, it's been good that I've been hiding some of my Emrick shit, isn't it?
I don't know that I want to talk to you right now. I'm not gonna lie.
There's some twists. M. Night Shyamalan's out here like, what a twist.
I don't want to talk to you about this right now.
Alright, y'all, cheers for the session. I'm gonna head out.
You're good. I was gonna
Yeah.
say after this, I'm probably gonna. I'm debating whether or not to do something, but I'm gonna fucking just go chill probably.
Go smoke some more.
Fuck!
Alright, I'll catch y'all later.
Love you.
Where is he? God damn it. I love making full plans on things to do for a current situation and then having every single one of those plans shot before you could do anything.
Literally.
Literally shot.
Well, I'm very sad that I cannot join next week because I have to work.
Amelia, I'm going to say at the moment, due to being instilled with the fear status as well, and seeing what you're seeing presently, overcome an emotional distress, and then seeing one of the grounding members, the moral compasses of your party, completely shift, your foundation is rocked enough that at the moment you retreat. Your body tells you to flee, and you listen to it. And we will pick up with Amelia once you are back with us for the session the following week. Okay?
I missed.
I haven't been reading chat. What's chat going on about?
You're in trouble.
Oh no!
My question
I
is,
gotta pull that shit up.
what happened to
You semi-threatened Lux, therefore you are presently on Emmy's shit list.
Oh shit. Is my buddy Coda okay? Is Coda fine? Because you rolled for him and you said like, oh, he failed that. I was like, what did he fail?
Oh, he was inflicted with fear as well. He's presently holding his ground with the others, though. You got rocked to your utter core at the moment, already being in an emotionally weakened state. You did not play this one off well. It hit you like a freight train and triggered an already negative storm inside of you. Ominous things to come. We've got a cleric presently healing a very, very damaged loved one in a bar thought to be filled with happy memories, now starting to question it. Implications of the day feel heavy on every single one of you as each of you kind of go off to do your own thing. Strongjaw heading off to go and find a stiff drink and a quiet place to contemplate what just happened. Emrick feeling like he's walking on air at the moment, but not for a reason he's quite sure. Amelia running as fast as she can, just away from the situation, away from everything going on. Just trying to find anywhere, a small place of peace in this world. Ascher stands conflicted, feeling frustrated at the situation, not being able to do anything quick enough. But at the same time, dreading what may come next. Looking through Cheshire's belongings, he finds himself the only one who ends up staying on the site long enough.
Good girl.
And everyone else flees away as the giant colossus begins to rampage through the remainder of the Nobles District, as each of you, for your own reasons, back away from what is surely going to be a suicidal fight. A lot of pieces to pick up as a giant tears down through the city. People need to be informed, people need to be saved, people need to question where their moral compass is presently pointing. And our pair of twins, our lovely pair of half-elves, reunited for the first time in their adult lives, celebrating in a moment of hell, finding a small amount of comfort in the fact that for the first time they're looking upon each other's adult faces. They're seeing who they are. They're seeing that they are still here. And in a set of dialogue that essentially plays out with heavy disappointment in oneself and understanding on another part, Vulcan goes on to reassure his brother that in a moment of need and trying to stay alive, he couldn't blame himself for doing what has been done, and that to do so would just be cruel when all factors pointed towards death. A fight for survival is an admirable one, even in dark circumstances. Vulcan, not even realizing it at the time, but ends up casting his first true bardic spell that day, being a motivational speech directly to his brother, attempting to reach his heart, which is presently being snuffed. He's being overcome by a lot of heavy grief and dealing with not being quick enough to help his loved one in a moment of need, feeling completely powerless as she was ripped away from him, sent to an unknown dimension for moments, only to come back nearly dead. He feels like he betrayed everyone, but at the same time like he's also doing what he was meant to do. These feelings are heavy for him to settle with, and as he wakes, looking out on the city he loves, smoldering, crumbling to ruin, he can't help knowing this is partially his fault. And we will pick up on all of that next week.